Hey everyone, welcome aboard. So we're in our 2023 Tesla Model Y. One of the reasons why so many people like these vehicles is the visibility. So in addition to the expansive windshield, the side windows obviously, but also this glass roof, and then which extends to the rear hatch. It gives you a unique perspective where you're driving, especially if you're going through like a national park or a cityscape. You can look up and see the trees or the buildings, something that's unique for vehicles of this price range. But there are times where that visibility isn't desired. Let's say you have a sleeping child in the back, or you are trying to get some sleep yourself and you just want to be left alone. Or maybe you're car camping. Maybe you sleep in your Tesla for extended periods of time. There are products available from Jowua that will aid in giving you some privacy when you need it. So let's go take a look at the Jowua Ultimate Sunshade Bundle. What that's going to do is going to provide shades for the windshield, side windows, and also the glass roof. And let's see how easy it is to actually set up. All right, so I've opened up the first box. This is the Jowua Sunshade for the glass roof, and it comes in two pieces. You'll note that I've expanded one of the sections already. The part that's facing out is this reflective material that will help shield light when it's coming into the vehicle to keep your vehicle cool. On the inside, it's this dark material that probably helps with privacy, maybe giving you like a blackout effect. But let's actually see how this is when you actually install it. I've already pre-installed these clips at 6 points throughout the roof. These were pretty easy to install. They're supposed to keep the shades in place. All right, so we have the first section up. That wasn't too difficult to install. See that it's got the clips holding it in place here. So let's go install the rear section now. All right, so we've just installed the first two portions of the bundle. They are two sections of the glass roof. They do a really good job of covering the entire glass roof. They're held together with these clips. The clips are a little hit or miss. You have to get the clips to not only hold the shade in place, but you also need to make sure that the two panels are kind of lined up, because they're basically pressing against each other. I think that tension just keeps them in place, and it also keeps the shade at a level where the clips can hold it in place, if that makes sense. So definitely works, and based on the reflective material, I'm pretty sure it's going to do its job in hot weather. It's not super warm right now here in Southern California, but over the summer I'm sure we'll be able to test this out pretty well. But let's keep installing the rest of the bundle. All right, so this is the windshield shade. You can see it's made out of the same reflective material that the roof shades are made out of, and it's got this zipper here. So you basically wrap this opening around the rear view mirror, and then you zip this up. That pretty much provides enough tension to keep it in place. This portion of the kit also comes with clips, but I have decided not to install them because they actually don't seem to do a really good job of keeping the sunshade in place. But the way to get around this is you just use the sun visors, and that holds it in place pretty well. Yeah, I think this does a pretty good job of kind of closing up the windshield. There is a little bit of kind of space here that I don't think can be completely covered with this kit, but that's a kind of a minor point. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It covers, I don't know, like 98% of the windshield surface area. All right, so let's install the most involved part of this whole kit, which is the side windows. there is kind of a complication here in that you can't install these shades and expect to open the doors once they're installed, because the windows retract when the doors are open. So this is something that you'd have to deploy or install when you're already in the vehicle. You know you're not going to be leaving it for a while. So, well, yeah, let's see how we do with that. See if I can actually install this from the inside of the car. Actually, you know what? We're going to go with the rear hatch first. I forgot we have to install that first. So let's do that first, and then we'll do the interior windows last. So the rear shade installs pretty easily. You just expand it and put it into the window opening, and it just fills right up. And same with the small triangle windows in the back. The shades install in seconds, and it doesn't require any mounting hardware. All right, so before I keep installing, just want to give you an update on where we're at. So we've got the roof shades installed, and then we also have the windshield and the rear glass in the back, as well as the two triangle pieces in the small rear windows. So the tricky part is installing the rear windows without actually opening those doors. So let's see what we can do just from sitting in the front seat, because this is a real world test to see how easy this would be to install on your own. All right, so not sure if I told you this earlier, but there are nice tabs that Jowua provides on these shades to show you which side goes up. So yeah, this is going to be facing inside. The Jowua logo goes outside. So let's see how easy it is to actually install this. All right, so that's in pretty good. Right, installing the last shade for the rear glass. All right, so that one's in. It's pretty dark back there already. Let's get the last couple pieces in. So I'm gonna install the passenger side, and then the final one will be the driver's side. So let's do that now. All right, yeah, that's in. All right, so before I actually put this last piece in, let's see how the car looks like from the outside. All right, final piece going in. All right, so all of the Sunshade bundle is now installed. We have windshield, roof, side windows, front and back, the tiny windows in the back for the Model Y, as well as the rear hatch. So I've installed these as tightly as possible. There are a couple different areas of light, I guess, leakage for lack of a better term, but really, I mean, it's like, pretty bright outside still, but you pretty much have almost entire like privacy. You pretty much have full privacy in your vehicle. All the windows are covered. It wasn't the most easy install, I suppose, but if you absolutely need the privacy and you want to block out anyone from looking inside your car, this is the way to go. There are very little, there's very few ways you can actually look inside the vehicle with all of these shades in place. And not only that, but they also, they're functional. You can tell that, the reflective coatings on the windshield and the roof will keep the vehicle cooler than if they weren't on there. And yeah, I mean, if I were taking a nap in the back seat here, I'd probably be nice and comfortable. Well, let's do one test though. What's it like when you actually open the door with one of these deployed? Because in Teslas, as many of you know, when you open the door, the window retracts to accommodate the opening. So here we go. Yeah, nothing crazy. All right, so if you're wondering how these shades look when they're folded and ready to pack away, they're all really compact considering the size of these when they're completely deployed, and they fit nicely in these Jowua storage cases. If you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching, and if you're interested in getting a set of these for your own Model Y, I've left links in the description below. If you use our discount code, you'll get a percentage off of your purchase, as well as help support our channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.